Well, what's the crack, guys? It's Hanoria Sims here and welcome back to my channel. Today is the speed build of the house that I built for my current Let's Play family. So if you want to check out that Let's Play, I have a playlist linked down below. It has just started, so it's a pretty good time for you to check it out and get involved. Anyway, just wanted to put out a little PSA. The month of December on this channel, the uploads may be a little bit all over the place, a little bit sporadic. Obviously December is a busy time for a lot of us with Christmas, but I'm also getting married at the end of December, so it's chaotic. And currently in Ireland where I live, shops are only just starting to open again after like a second lockdown. So I have a lot of things that I need to get done for the wedding at the end of the month, and it's just going to be crazy, and I may not have a lot of time to upload, but I am hoping to get really back on track and into a good routine in the new year. But yeah, please bear with me during the month of December. I'm sorry, I'm going to try. Today I'm trying to pre-record a lot, but I've been having serious technical difficulties this day, and I'm just this close to breaking point. So anyway, enough about that. This is the build. It's very all over the place at the minute. I was really trying to work out the floor plan at the start before I got into all the landscaping, because I was like, if there's something I have to change, I'll be really annoyed if I've done all the outside and I have to edit it out. So I just wanted to get a floor plan done because this build was more functional. Well, all my builds are functional, but I had a specific plan in mind because it's for the Let's Play family. It needed to have certain elements in it. I had the family in mind while I was building it, and it is the home of the grandparents in the Let's Play. If you've watched, you'll know. And the idea was that it's like it was their house that they built, and it started small and they added on as their family grew and things like that. So it kind of, I definitely wanted it to look lived in, but I wanted the kind of traditional Japanese elements to it. Now, I'm not claiming this is a traditional Japanese home, because I do not have the knowledge or skills to build such a thing, but I tried basically using a lot of the objects from the new pack, Snowy Escape, and I kind of just went with those vibes. But I did want it to have a big family kind of vibe to it, so you'll see that. And I just wanted it to be nicely decorated and have a look that it has been built onto and grown over the years. So you'll see here I'm sort of fiddling about trying to figure out the wall coverings for the outside, and I knew I wanted to use the new one, but I also really liked that brick, the white brick, that base game one that is just amazing. I knew I wanted to use it because it goes really nicely with that new wood paneling texture that we got. But I also really wanted to use that, I don't know what you would call it, the white with the wood panels as well, because I just thought they all looked really good together. So it is very mixed matched together, but I do think it comes together quite nicely. And this build is definitely one where I was sort of unhappy with it for a little while, and then as I kept building and adding on to it, I was like, yeah, you know what, I actually really like this. And by the end, I really like it, and it is quite good to play in, so that's a good thing. Obviously I have been playing with my Let's Play family in it, and yeah, it's been fun. I haven't had any issues so far with the layout or anything like that, so yeah, thumbs up for that. I did try to use the platforms a lot, but I'm kind of conscious of not just like overusing them I feel like that's something we do as a Sims community, is like we get a new feature and it's like must use in every build everywhere, when really it's probably not that necessary. But I think where I've used it in this build, it's tasteful and it looks good. I don't think I put them in anywhere just for the sake of putting them in. I am wondering when I'm going to get tired of doing the platform around the bathtub, because I did do it again in this build. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll never get sick of it, who knows. It's a pretty cool little trick. I think it just makes the bathrooms look really, really good. And just as I see me doing some of this landscaping, one little issue I have with this pack is a lot of the landscaping items actually come in the debug menu. So you get that red maple tree and you get that tree there that I'm just placing, but the bamboo trees and I think one of the bushes I placed there, they're all debug, which is a bit strange, because well, obviously if you're an experienced builder or whatever you want to call it, you know about the debug menu and you access it easily and it's not an issue. But if you're more of a casual player, you may not really know about accessing that, and you know, you might not find these items. And again, with these pieces of ivy you see me placing there, the wall ivy, they are debug as well, which is common enough that you get those ivy pieces in debug, like the Discovery University ones are debug. But I don't know, I thought there could have been a lot more of trees and plants and things in the actual catalogue rather than debug, but that's a minor little issue I have with the pack. So far I am absolutely loving it, so I'll not, you know, give it a bad rating for that. But yeah, it's good. And that fence is also from debug that I'm placing, and I just decided to replace the fence I had because I thought it was a bit too closed in. And if you watch the Let's Play, you'll know what's going on here. This is the tombstone of the father, which it's not really spoiler alert, it's like the first thing that happens. It sets up the whole series. The husband dies and Aya, the mother, decides to move her family back home to Mount Komorebi to basically get more in touch with her roots. So she moves in with her parents. This is their house. And that's just the tombstone that they've made a nice little shrine area to Julian, her husband. And I actually really, really like how it turned out. I mean, it's sad, but I love this area. And that little, I don't know what you would actually call it, the wooden structure that I had around it, it was also from debug. Yeah, it was from the debug, from the Snowy Escape pack. And I just thought it was perfect to just put there and have the little tombstone inside. I really, really liked how that turned out. Oh, and this is me trying to figure out this floor. I don't even know if I am doing it right. That floor that came with the pack, it's like they're just straight lines, but if you change the direction they're going in, you can create little patterns. And yeah, I wasn't really sure if that was exactly what I was supposed to do with it, but in some of the renders and screenshots and that from the game, they were placed like that, so I hope that's right. I think it looks good. So that's the main thing, I guess. Well, the main thing is probably that you guys think it looks good, but yeah, anyway. Unfortunately, yes, I did have to bulldoze one of the game changer lots for this. Oh, I really didn't want to, because it was kind of like, I suppose as a creator, I felt kind of guilty bulldozing one of their lots, but I needed a bigger lot, and I needed the only other one, the actual lot location didn't work for me. This was an area I wanted to build in, and The bigger lots then were in like the snowy area, so that didn't work for me. So yeah, I just had to bulldoze it, and I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but I needed it for my gameplay. I really wish maybe they had have given us a few more empty lots, a few different sizes empty lots, because I think a lot of people share the same idea that they don't really want to delete the lots that were actually made by the community. Like I'm even struggling for my save file. I don't know whether to just bulldoze everything and just build it completely myself like I've been doing with the other worlds, or to keep it. I don't know, because it's the same for that lot in Eco Lifestyle that is built. It was built by the SimSpark team, and it's a really, really good build. It's the crane one, and I'm like, I actually haven't even touched Evergreen Harbour in my save file because I'm just like nervous about what to do with that lot. So yeah, I don't know. Is it like bad karma to bulldoze Game Changers lots and put up your save file with your lot over it? I don't know, because like, no problem saying my builds are better than the EA builds, but I definitely take an issue with me saying that my builds are better than those EA Game Changers, which they're not, 100% not. But for my save file, the idea is it's my creations all in one save, so I guess it's okay. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Or what I could do is just like renovate them as such, maybe just add in things from other packs and maybe a little bit more clutter, because I know they were restricted in the clutter items and the amount of items that they could use. So that could be a good option as well. I don't know, I've just gone on a complete rant about that and missed a lot of this video. But anyway, that's my channel, going on rants and not really paying attention to what's going on. In this kitchen, I actually almost regretted putting in these new kitchen counters because I do love them, but I feel like if I didn't clutter absolutely every shelf of them, it wasn't right. Now, I haven't cluttered every shelf because my idea is I kind of want to build it up as I play the Let's Play, and add items. I don't know, they're definitely great that we got these, that you can put clutter items on, but I'd love if there was two versions, one that had a closed press, so you could just have some of them open and some of them closed. That would have been really good. But look, I'm not gonna nitpick at every aspect, because overall I do really enjoy this pack. That's just like a minor thing, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. And yeah, I don't have an awful lot to say about much more about this build. I'm just excited. At this point, I've only uploaded one episode of the Let's Play, but I should be uploading another one this week coming. I was sort of, not distracted, but I had that Brindleton Bay and Auden collab that I put out there, so that took my time away from the Let's Play, because at the minute I'm really only getting a chance to film at the weekend because I've just started a course online for work. That's 2 days a week after work from 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock, so I literally have an hour when I get home at 5 to make some food and just decompress for a minute, and then I'm on to that course. So then the other weeknights I just want to actually like do nothing and play my game, and sometimes I'm actually so tired that I open the game to play it and I'm like, I can't even concentrate on it, and I just need to like watch YouTube videos or something instead, because that's just the way it is. And then Saturday rolls around and I'm like, right, okay, let's go, let's do this, let's film. And take today for example, my software kept crashing, and here I am at nearly 6 o'clock in the evening only filming my first video that I planned on filming. I think I had 3 that I wanted to film today. So that's where we're at. Life's a little bit stressful at the minute, but it's just one of those patches. It will pass, as it always does. Life kind of goes like that. It gets stressful for a little while, and then everything feels like it's too much, and then you have a really great patch where everything's going great, and then it can go down the shitter again. It's fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, this is the bathroom platform extravaganza that I have been ranting and raving about. Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do ever, and I can't see myself stopping anytime soon. But yeah, it's tell me when you get sick of it. I might try to do something different, but I actually find bathrooms are probably one of the best rooms for using platforms in. And I've said this many times before, but I love doing bathrooms. They are one of my favorite rooms to furnish. But here is actually what I think my favorite room in this house is, and it is the teenager's bedroom. And she is kind of my main character, I think. My idea for her storyline, I have the most ideas for her, and it is really focusing on how the death of her father has affected her, and the move. She really does not want to move basically back to Japan, and obviously she has a lot of friends and she was very popular, and it's just not what she wanted. But this room definitely has her vibes all over it. She's very cutesy, kind of what you would call like soft girl vibes. I'm not like the best with the lingo. How old did I just make myself sound? I'm not great with the lingo. Like, I'm only 26. Oh my god. Right. Anyway. So yeah, there is a little bit of custom content in this build. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. It's very small. That is the tripod from the Switch streaming mod by Kawaii Stacy. So that's her aspiration in this Let's Play. She wants to be a streamer. So I put that in. Obviously you could just replace it with the normal tripod that came with Machino stuff. Or just put something else in. That's if you even want to download this build, which I guess you might, maybe. And there's one other sort of custom content set that I use because I had come this far with no custom content, and then I remembered that I needed that tripod for her. So I was like, well, it's already going to be flagged as custom content if I upload it. So I decided to make my favorite toddler room by using the Tiny Travelers pack by Harry and Felix Andre. So that is the wallpaper you see there, and the little hot air balloon light that's there, that is from that pack as well. That is definitely all the custom content, and that canopy is from that pack as well, but that is the only custom content. So it is just the Switch streaming mod and the Tiny Travelers pack. So if I remember, I'll link those two down below. But obviously very easily replaced if you did want to download this. So we are actually coming now to the end of this speed build. I'm very quickly doing the bedroom. That I speed through the bedrooms upstairs. It's just the grandparents' room and the parents' room, and they both have an ensuite each. Yeah, it'll be a few screenshots. I'm not going to put too many because you get to see the full house in the Let's Play. So I would really appreciate it if you came and watched the Let's Play, because I think in general, for a lot of smaller creators, Let's Plays are kind of like a scary thing to do because they don't really do as well as speed builds or like cast videos. And I was really like apprehensive about even starting another Let's Play because the Rags to Riches that I did originally, I just had to stop doing it because it was taking so much time, and it was literally all-time views as much as I would get in like the first day of a speed build. So I was like, the time and effort and editing that goes into it, it just wasn't worth it. And I'm not doing this for the views, but at the same time, if I can create speed builds for less effort and obviously more people enjoy them, I'm going to do that. But I was really excited about this pack and this let's play and this story, so I really wanted to do it. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please check out my let's play if you want. Obviously, if it's not for you, that is fine. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and leave a comment. Please let me know what you think. And of course, I will talk to you in the next video. And please put up with me for this month of December where uploads might be a bit not great. Okay guys, bye.